Aleix Espargaro with his special home race livery. Sort of getting very much Daft Punk vibes from Aleix with the mirrored helmet. Loving that though, as Bagnaia then builds up his rhythm. Martin, full focus. Already on pole this year in Qatar in the season opener, and last time out in Le Mans where he did the pole, sprint and Grand Prix treble for the fourth time, Martin.
This repeats something about that rear tyre and how it's so tempting to push it early, you know, and go. But all the engineers telling me, if you push it too hard at a lean angle and start it to spin, doesn't matter what you do, whether you pick the bike up, the only way to get it back is to roll off the throttle, you know, to get it to hook up. So they try not to break the traction in the first place, whether that's by electronics or the rider being careful. You can't get it spinning. So here they go.
Yep, here we go then. 4 minutes of the session remaining. Who will be on pole position here in Barcelona? This is Bagnaia then, full swing in full time attack mode. He already is in position A, in pole position with the 138.221, which is just a whisker away from Fabio Di Gianantonio's all-time lap record, which the Italian set to get himself into this second session. Will that go as the world's best riders build up to hopefully their best laps of this session? Through turn 4 we go. This is where Bagnaia said yesterday it's like sheet ice riding through there as you're chasing the rear grip. Down the hill into 5 he goes, back to first gear, pinks up the throttle. Not a bad first sector, was it, from Bagnaia? Loses a bit of time in that sector. He felt like the biggest problems with wheel spin and finding the rear grip was trying to catch it through turns 3 and turn 4. Just the last 2 years in the Grand Prix here in Barcelona, he hasn't got through the first 2 corners. On Thursday in the pre-event press conference he said, well, mission number 1 for the weekend is on Sunday to actually get out the first sector and get out through turn 3.
Binder's very close here, look at this, almost on the same lap time so far after 3 splits. He's lost a tenth and a bit more.
Yeah, good first half of the lap, that wasn't from Binder. He was only 0.4 of a second down. At the moment though, making big progress here, potentially picking up 4 places, could get better. 8th at the moment for the South African with a 138.865. Estimated position on his current lap is 4th place, but let's just see how he gets on in this final sector. Can he claw back a couple of those tenths that he lost in sector 3 and get himself on the front row, if not better? He can! Oh, is that Martin? It's Martin. Jorge, both Prima Pramac Ducatis are down. Jorge Martin and Frankie Morbidelli, the 2 Prima Pramac Ducatis in the gravel trap.
Everyone's lap because of the yellow flag out.
So what on earth has happened there? They're quite a distance away from each other. They're not remonstrating with each other, so it just looks like separate incidents in the same corner.
Yes, because they're good distance apart here. Yep, down on the front. And
Morbidelli's going to do the same thing, isn't he?
Must be.
Is it target fixation, maybe? Just being distracted by Martin ahead of him. That's maybe just pushing a little bit too hard before there's optimum tension on the left-hand side of that front tyre.
Yeah, that is the corner that catches people out. Oh, so Frankie made it further around and ran off.
Well.
Yeah, Jorge's definitely lack of temperature left-hand side of the front tyre.
Proper puzzler that for Prima Pramac Ducati. Both of their riders in the gravel trap at turn 2. And here comes Pecco Bagnaia. So Jorge Martin then ending this Q2 session on his backside in the dirt. At the moment, the best he can get for Martin is 5th. While all that was happening for Prima Pramac Ducati, Brad Binder did produce a brilliant 4th sector to get himself on the front row in 2nd place. That was some lap by Binder. He was down in 8th place. Aleix Espargaro moves up into 2nd. His charge towards potentially a home pole position is well and truly underway. Last flying lap then coming up for the number 41. 138.245 is his best work. The Martinator, a frustrated spectator because now he has been pushed back down to the back of the 2nd row. He's 6th right now, Martin.
And Bagnaia just coming up on the screen, lap cancelled due to yellow flag. And also 49, so that's DG as well.
Aleix Espargaro has had a very strong first sector at the moment. It's Bagnaia that's clinging on to pole position. Are we going to see another all-time lap record? It's looking unlikely, unfortunately, that we're going to see a 1:37, which we hope we would do after that blistering speed set by Di Gianantonio in the opening qualifying session. At the moment, it's Aleix Espargaro versus Bastianini out on circuit. Aleix Espargaro putting together a supreme lap here in Catalunya. He powers the Aprilia out of turn 9, hard on the brakes into this tricky turn 10. Just about gets it stopped, doesn't he? It's all now or never, isn't it, for Aleix Espargaro? The checkered flag is out. The clock clicks down to 0. And this is going to be tight. This is going to be really, really close. And what about the beast? No, Enea Bastianini has lost time in the second split. All focused then on Aleix Espargaro as he peels through turn 13. The Catalunya corner remaining here in Catalunya. Look how hard he was pushing the front end on that factory Aprilia. Over the line, Aleix Espargaro comes, and it is pole position. What a final sector. Look what it means to the home crowd hero. The farewell tour in 2024 has started with a bang. A 1:38.190 from Aleix Espargaro. Looks like it has secured him a fairy tale pole position here in Catalunya. And it is, of course, a new all-time lap record to boot. A 1:38.190. A brilliant last lap. A brilliant late charge by Aleix Espargaro.